Have you seen anything good on TV lately? Anything? Anything at all? Not even a new Marvel thing? New Marvel series? I've not had one of those for over a year, aside from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, there is? And it's a sitcom? Is it like that Brady Bunch show that the Avengers casted a few years ago?
The way we all became the Marvel Bunch, the Marvel Bunch, the Marvel Bunch. That's the way we became the Marvel Bunch.
Also, it is like that, but there's only two of them, Wanda and Vision. Will they finally buy that deep fried kebab? I need to know. Hey everybody! So, Wandavision, it's pretty good, isn't it? It's not bad. It's not bad. I think we all know that after a long year and a half, the MCU is back. If we're not counting Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I do, but not a lot of people do. And it's back in the form of Disney Plus shows, because God knows they're not going to want us to watch Black Widow at home anytime soon. So this is all we've got. And 4 episodes, no, well, 5 episodes now, have been out. And despite all of that, they still haven't told us whether Vision has a metal peepee or not. That's all I need to know. We did get close actually though. If you look at this, yeah, Joss Whedon may have ruined Justice League, but he was prepared to answer the real questions in Avengers, that's for sure. But I digress. So buckle up kids, because WandaVision has been a wild ride for the past few weeks. And boy oh boy, did they start off with a weird one. So I would say that it's brave that they started off with WandaVision, but I think we all know that they didn't plan to, and that they wanted Falcon and Winter Soldier to be the first one, since that's all action and not as weird. It's not sitcoms. It will draw in the bigger crowd. But here we are. They finished filming WandaVision first, and that's just the boat that we're in. Deal with it, kids. So obviously people did not deal with it, and there was a ton of comments and complaints about there being no story and no action in the first 2 episodes at least, because people do not realise that there's only so much setting up you can do on a 20-minute sitcom, which they even abandoned in by episode 4, really, like longer episodes. But I ended up rewatching all these episodes, the first 2 episodes, in that first week. And they have so many hidden clues in them episodes that if you rewatch them, you'll see that there's a lot of story hidden there. A lot of things that you can take and be like, maybe? Important? No? I just rewatched it because I found it really funny. It was way funnier than I expected. And even I didn't even watch the old sitcoms that they're riffing on, like Dick Van Dyke Show, Bewitched, and I think Brady Bunch, things like that. I've never watched any of those, but I just found it hilarious. It's really funny. I mean, a lot of that, to be fair, is due to the fact that Catherine Hahn, aka Jennifer Barkley from Parks and Recreation, is amazing. She's a queen. I love her. But Wanda's alright too, I suppose. But yeah, I guess you could say that the show is a laugh a minute. Not to a lot of people's taste, I suppose, but whatever. It's funny. Deal with it. So of course, the first episode, let's get into it. Let's see how it starts.
wife and her flying saucers.
My husband and his indestructible head.
See, well, straight away they're lying to us, because Vision's head is not indestructible. It's actually quite destructible. Very destructible, in fact. As proven by Infinity War and also episode 4 of Wandavision. Look at that bad boy. How creepy. So what was apparently all the rage in the 50s was jokes about the boss coming over for tea. So of course we have a whole episode about the boss coming over for tea. Thrilling stuff. But I mean, I say that, but it is actually quite hilarious. I mean, look at Vision trying to entertain his boss. Bless him. Bless the man. So the second episode, apparently Bewitched, which apparently was a sitcom in the 60s about a witch trying to live a normal life. Remind you of somebody? Which I didn't think that they had stuff like that in the 60s. Like, I don't know, I thought that would be a bit too... Because you seem like now sitcoms always have to have like a thing that separates them from the rest of the others. Like, you know, obviously you've got The Office and Parks and Recreation, Workplace, I suppose Brooklyn Nine-Nine as well, but that's separate to them. Modern Family, Community is also its own thing, like community college. So everything has like its own thing. I don't think that they did that in the 60s. I thought they were all the same. But then that shows how little I know. So I suppose it seems pretty fitting that this episode had a magic show to play on that trope. The whole side plot of this episode, Vision swallows a piece of gum.
Serious.
Vision? You alright there? Oh, it's just going straight down there, is it? Straight into his cogs? Giving it all up inside? So this does not seem good, because you don't really want to get chewing gum all over your computer, do you? And that's exactly what he's done. Although he's the computer. But it means he's now got to do the whole magic show while drunk. Which Paul Bettany does this brilliantly, because I think this is where the best episode for him, because he just, well, like acting drunk and stuff, but like still being funny. And he's like trying to do like actual magic, while Wanda's like trying to hide it, like the piano.
This is gonna be great! A staggering feat of strength! Huh?
Illusion! Illusion!
Yeah.
Master of Enigma, allow me.
What?
Whoops! You weren't supposed to see how we did that trick.
Which is also this guy's grandma's piano, apparently, that they've just destroyed.
That was my grandmother's piano.
That whole magic show, I can't explain it, but I'm gonna try to. Well, I just did, really, but it's so clever. It's so good. Like, you've got Wanda having to make ropes appear in midair.
Loris!
See there? He's using a rope.
And also make mirrors appear to make it look like they're doing an actual trick and not real magic.
Vision, no.
I'm doing it.
Luckily, you all knew our secret.
And even the end bit, where it's like, still, it's mad how the audience believes this, but like, they transport Geraldine into the box.
Disappear.
Are you sure you don't want an audience volunteer named my husband Ralph? Oh.
And she's a little bit surprised, but everyone else is like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So yeah, it was exactly like that. Face-to-face rendition, recreation. But yeah, in all seriousness, this was a great episode. My favourite episode. I think it might. Out of like the first three, which are like purely sitcom episodes, episode 2 is the best. It's definitely the best. I just love it. I just love it. And we also get a little hint at Geraldine being like, what the hell just happened there? What the hell happened there, Wanda?
And she's not talking.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
So another one of my favourite jokes is one of the first scenes of episode 1, where Vision's like, I don't eat food. And Wanda's like, well, that explains why the fridge is empty.
I say, oh, I don't eat food.
Well, that explains the empty refrigerator.
It's not even that funny, but it is funny. And the how they can't remember the date on the calendar, and they're like, it's an important day, yes, but none of them can remember. Brilliant. Perfect. If that's what the comedy was like in the 50s, I might have to go and rewatch some old 50s stuff. I say rewatch. Watch for the first time. Some 50s stuff. Because that was actually really surprisingly funny. Especially the, just like, when she says this.
Like Mrs. Hart, the heart on the calendar was an abbreviation.
You move at the speed of sound, and I can make a pen float through the air. Who needs to abbreviate?
The, who needs to abbreviate? Love it. Anyway, of course, I said there's little clues, which means each episode has underlying creepiness. Ooh. So what makes a good Marvel series? You want some Avengers characters? Sprinkle them in there. You want a sitcom setting? I guess so. We did see Vision cooking in Civil War.
Looking good. We got some cooking and knew we could.
Funny jokes for the whole family.
You're like a walking computer.
What? I most certainly am not.
Vision's boss choking him to death at the table.
Stop it!
Wait, what?
Stop it!
My God. You okay there?
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
She's still laughing?
Stop it! Stop it!
What the hell? Are you okay, mister?
Stop it! Stop it!
Vision, help him.
Let me help you up.
Oh, okay. So Wanda and Vision help him eventually. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, good. So yeah, little hints like that show you this ain't the same 50s sitcom that your granddad knew and loved. Oh no. We have people choking to death while their wife laughs at them. Sinister government voices coming through the radio.
Who are you?
Wanda. Who's doing this to you, Wanda? Wanda.
And residents acting weird. Like, the boss acts weird. He's slamming the table. Who are you? Wait, why can't you remember when you get married? I think he says.
Yes, what exactly is your story?
Oh, just leave the poor kids alone.
Well, really, I think it's a perfectly simple question. Honestly, why did you come here? Why? Damn it, why?
The woman, who I keep forgetting her name, the blonde woman, she hears the radio and goes full bitch on Wanda, like, I don't trust you. Nah. And Wanda's like, holy moly, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, exactly like that. No need for a clip.
Who is that?
There's also a creepy beekeeper, which causes Wanda to rewind time completely, and then the beekeeper just doesn't come back. So what happened to the beekeeper? Because if she rewinds time, you'd think he would come back. She can't just. She's just like erased him. He's just not there anymore. What the hell? Yeah, don't know what was going on there, but I mean, we do find out in episode 4 what was going on. Is that it's actually a guy, a government agent going in, who got transformed into a beekeeper. But it still doesn't explain where he went. Did he just disappear when she rewound time? Or did she change time so that he just never went in and stayed in the tent outside or something? I don't know. Yeah, in episode 3 we get Agnes and I want to say Perd. I think it's Herd. Let me just check that. Herb, that's his name. Herb. Not Perd, Herb. So Agnes and Herb are having like weird conversations over the fence, and that's after Geraldine has just let herself into Wanda's house, and they're like, "Who is she? We don't know who she is or what she wants."
No family.
And we find out at the end of that episode.
Husband.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No home.
What?
Why? Which is that she isn't part of the sitcom and she is a government agent. What the hell is going on here? This neighborhood is crazy. Vision actually realizes that, and he says something's wrong.
I think something's wrong here, Wanda.
But Wanda doesn't let him say that, and she gets a bit trigger happy with her rewind, and she's like,
Yes, I know what you mean. The truth is...
Yeah, it's rewind time.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, in episode 4, we see the other side of that, like what happened after that episode, and we see from Wanda's vision, we see Vision's corpse. Yes, we do. You saw it before. I'm going to show you again. Creepy AF. So, obviously, the going hint is that Wanda controls this reality. Only she can snap characters out of their madness, like the garden woman, Dottie, and the boss's wife. Even Vision seems to have to wait for permission to help the boss. So it's like everyone has to wait for Wanda. So is she in charge? Or is something weirder going on? Is she being controlled herself? I know that's a going theory. Who knows? So I keep mentioning episode 4, and episode 4 does give us a lot of answers and basically confirms theories with Darcy friggin' Lewis, baby. Thor's nerdy sidekick friend. She's now Dr. Lewis. Hello. I was always a Darcy Lewis fan, so the fact that she's actually come back is something I never thought would happen. But it did. Not only that, but we get a certain Mr. Jimmy Woo from Ant-Man 2. Can we get a whoop whoop from Jimmy Woo? Woo woo! And he finally mastered his magic card trick.
James E. Woo, FBI.
So proud. So proud. So so they mention there's radiation coming from the town that Wanda and Vision are living in, and it's, the cosmic microwave radiation, which coincidentally is what gives the Fantastic Four their powers. Is everyone in the town going to get superpowers after this? You heard it here first. They say it was safe for now, but will it expand and get stronger and give Monica Rambeau her powers? Because yep, she's in it too. The little girl from Captain Marvel 1 is now a grown-up in this. I was going to say Captain Marvel 2 because it rhymes, but it doesn't count, does it? It's not out yet. So turns out Monica is Geraldine, and she gets sucked into the force field to be part of the little puppet show. And yeah, they realise there's television waves being emitted, and they need an old TV, not a flat one.
I need a TV. An old one. Like, not flat.
Which, surprise, surprise, tunes into the Wandavision sitcom. So it is an actual sitcom that she's making. She just wants to get into directing. Wanda wants to get into the directing business, and all these people don't want her to. And who are they to stop her from achieving her dreams of being a director? Let her do it. So yeah, the magic show, and the garden party. Geraldine, who we now know is Monica, she doesn't understand how she was teleported in the final act, making it seem like she doesn't remember who she really is, because if she still remembered who Wanda was when she went in, she wouldn't be shocked. So we see her getting yeeted out the circle. I should have said that earlier actually, but oh well. We see her getting yeeted out because she suddenly remembers Ultron.
He was killed by Ultron, wasn't he?
What did you say?
So yeah, episode 4 shows Monica's version of events, which is basically just a longer version of her getting yeeted out the circle and through the house and through some trees and along some grass. And she is in a pretty bad state. Not really, but But it turns out we'll have to wait till episode 5 to find out who she really is. She could be dead. Is she dead? She might be dead. Imagine just killing her off. Hi, remember this girl from Captain Marvel 2? She's older now. And now, your favourite Avenger has just killed her. That would be weird. But it's also not good. Because she's an important character, and we know she's going to be in Captain Marvel 2, so don't get carried away there. So, surely this show cannot get any weirder, right? Like, the bar for weirdness is a bubble around the town that turns into a sitcom. But, little do we know, episode 4, we see a little extra of a certain event that happened in the last Avengers film, which was Hulk's snap.
Lieutenant Trouble.
Is that?
They're all coming back. We don't have the capacity.
Excuse me. I'm looking for a patient.
Oh, my wife? Do you have a phone?
No.
I have to call my wife.
It's people returning. It's all the people in the hospital, a random hospital, returning from the snap. And it looks like chaos. It looks pretty terrifying, actually. It's only a short clip. Well, it's actually quite long, really. It's like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And we see Monica like running around, being like, "What the hell is going on here?" She's like, "Where's my mum? Where's my mum?" So it turns out she's in hospital because her mum had cancer and she was by her bedside or something. She got snapped away, and her mum died of cancer. Wholesome family entertainment, everybody. So yeah, like, I suppose it's quite different though, because like obviously Spider-Man Far From Home is the only other thing to be set after Avengers Endgame, and that showed it all being like funny, like haha, people appeared in other people's houses that were their houses a few years ago. But this showed it that actually it could be pretty terrifying. And you have no idea what's been going on, or that you've been dead for 10 years. 10 years? 5 years. What I do like is that in this clip you find out that Maria Rambeau died off screen of cancer. She was a big part of Captain Marvel, and like she's a movie character, and they killed her off screen in a TV show that not everyone's going to be watching. Like, you're not going to get as many people watching this as the amount of people that watch Captain Marvel. Partly because of the sitcom, but also partly because it's not everyone has Disney Plus. A bunch of reasons, and the TV show. Some people think a TV show it won't be that good. But this sets a precedent for the Disney Plus shows, because it's like there's no way that the older TV shows like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or the Netflix shows could have done this. Like, you're not going to get like Daredevil saying, "By the way, I was speaking to Doctor Strange and he had a heart attack and died." Maybe that's a bit extreme, but you know what I mean. So they're not going to kill a character off the movies, let alone do it off screen. Like, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. ain't going to kill Nick Fury. Coulson's like, "By the way, Nick Fury's dead." So this is good, because now who else is going to die off camera? Who else is going to die on camera? Anything could happen. And that's what's exciting about this show. Of course, episode 4 ends with Wandavision settling in for the evening. Just a nice bit of cozy TV watching like a normal couple. wholesome family entertainment. I told you it was wholesome. It doesn't matter that the start of the episode saw someone's mum dying of cancer. The fact is that we end the episode with them sat on the couch with the babies watching TV. Yeah, I didn't even mention the babies. Oh my god. So Wanda has babies in episode 3. 2 twins. Yeah, 2 twins. A set of twins, not 2 sets of twins, but 2 twins. Who, of course, if we know the comics, they're quite important. And I'll mention that in my theories video that I'm going to put up soon. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, it seems like someone wants Wanda to have babies fast, because we go from this to this.
Can you believe it?
Twins. Which is the most stressful bit of this show that I've watched, because holy moly.
What is that? What?
Wanda's having a go at
That.
bloody Geraldine. The babies are getting louder. And I'm just thinking that like
Symbol.
someone's going to get bloody murdered here. And of course, it's not far off,
who
because
are
she throws Monica through a wall, so... That's what childbirth does to you, everybody. The baby's crying drives you insane, to the point that you throw your best friend through a wall. Albeit your best friend who is a government agent pretending to be a friend. But ignore that. So yeah, I love WandaVision. I hope this video shows you a little bit why. Like I could have listed every single joke and why I like them, but like, you know, no one wants to watch that. And I know it's full of spoilers, but I guess I hope you've already seen the show before you watch this, or you don't mind about spoilers. If anyone chooses to watch it, because I know that I've not done much stuff like this before, so I know that nobody's going to watch me for but yeah, if you want to see more of WandaVision videos and maybe other shows at some point, drop a subscribe. Alright, hit me a subscribe, hit me up, subscribe, whatever. Am I a YouTuber now? Well, you get the idea anyway. Peace. I appreciate you for watching all of this time. I'm thinking this is going to be like a long video, I'm assuming so I'm going to end it here and stop rambling. And I'll see you soon with more WandaVision videos, episode reviews and things. Who knows what else? I might do other shows after the WandaVision ends. But yeah, anyway, see ya. Peace.